And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the net starting five. They've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Oh!
Man. Boy, Jordan's still going up. Man, he's been lighting up arenas for over a decade and still major bounce.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich from about 19 feet. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Jordan, the pass to Harden. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's Jordan on the wing. Left side, Irving. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Harden against Young. Pass to Snell. The 3. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And then for Brooklyn, Green comes in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Lobbed up there for Green. Young with the steal. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Back to Irving. They get a hand on it. Pass to Huerter. He dishes it to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Kyrie Irving. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Durant down low. No good. Shot missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Okongwu. And that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And KD throws it down.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Passes to Gallinari. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Green. On the wing, Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter. And the three off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Gallinari kicks to Williams. To the paint. Gallinari outside. Over Durant. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will be on the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Setting the floor for the Nets. On out there with Harden. And it's Green. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Here is Harden. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Stolen by Harden.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Durant drawing the double team. Green, the pass to Durant. Over Okongwu. KD's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Harden kicks to Irving. There's the pass to Griffin. There's the dish to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jordan. At the tip. And Harden on the follow. Harden's got his second basket.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Dunn passes to Capella. And it's Dunn penetrating. Back to Capella. He kicks it to Snell. Outside Bogdanovich. Great D that time from Irving. Brooklyn trailing. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Snell. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Irving from long range. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Now, here is Irving. Ball's knocked loose. And now, here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Bogdanovich. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
We know DeAndre Jordan is a shot blocker, but that time, he got out and got a steal on the defensive end.
Done outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Outside for Griffin. On the wing, Irving. Dunn covering. Irving passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Dunn looking over the floor. Over to the wing. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Dunn. And Durant gets double teamed. Power down with both hands.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alinari comes in for Collins. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Young, here we go. And he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And here is KD. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got John Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward. Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden kicks to Harris for the lead. Let's keep it alive. Here's Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 6.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Stolen by Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Young looking it over. To the inside, Capella. Good D by Jordan.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Harden against Young. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it. Outside Irving. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Traps in the tray. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And Young, here we go. Good on the bucket. Young's got 10. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
That's a floater go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for John Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. Here's Hunter. No good on that one. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Irving. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Williams with the ball. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Back to Irving. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And he commits the intentional foul. Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Right side, Williams. Outside, Collins. From deep, Gallinari. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Herter. Allows contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Green. Passes it to Claxton. Over Collins. Claxton no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside Williams. Collins wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside, KD. And the bank shot is good. And the Nets lead by 3.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Williams, here we go. Collins kicks to Williams. Collins trying to break free. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Llewellyn. Makes it off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And so they foul intentionally. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich against Irving. Shot clock at 5. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Lob pass to Capella. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Hawks, Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Brooklyn leading by 5. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. No good from Irving.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and with maybe a step out of his range.
Harden draws the double. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Harden against Young. Dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 11 in the second half.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Harden, money!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young drives in. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Harden outside. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. No good from three-point territory. Capella dishes to Young to take the lead. Here's Gallinari. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Basket good. Irving's got the first basket here in overtime for Brooklyn.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often. So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Irving for three. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young passes to Collins. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Harden dishes to Irving, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Young against Irving. On deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 19 points.
And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
And Katie, here we go. Well, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this. Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here's KD for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Collins looking around. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime. Downtown Milwaukee is... They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Here we go, one-on-one. Bogdanovich inside, defended by DiVincenzo.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Holiday against Young. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now, here is Young. Collins dishes to Capella, and it goes down 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Giannis after Clint Capella's bucket. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the inside. Lopez kicks to Giannis. 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Middleton after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Forbes can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Okongwu with it, working on Portis. Goes back up. Hunter, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Kicks it down to Middleton. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Portis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Over to the left wing. Williams looking around. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Herter tries again. And Okongwu finishes it off.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Done against T. Pass to Portis. Second chance shot. The kick out to T. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by... We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some...
being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Gallinari. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming. Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Holiday looking over the floor. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the triple. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Count it. Tucker's got his first points in this one. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys, James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And there's the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Yes, that goes in. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
Passes it to Giannis. Holiday with the three, and the three ball is good. Holiday's got 7.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And so it's it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points. And that'll do it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Collins in at the 4-man position. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks. Young with the ball. He's got 12. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Pass to Snell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Hawks. Williams has checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now, Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. A nice shot by Tucker.
A great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer. Maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
Outside Williams. The pass to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. From 6 feet. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Lopez, and another basket for Milwaukee.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dunn, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Hunter's checked in for Lou Williams. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, deflects the pass. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Gallinari in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
Here's Lopez. And here's Tucker. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Teague, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Antetokounmpo finds Teague. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Here's Huerter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Hunter, shakes him, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Chris Dunn.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Teague, the pass to Morrow. Back to Teague. Kicks to Tucker. Outside Teague. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
23 seconds left in the third. Young outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
T kicks to Portis for the tie. That shot is up. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Capella. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young outside. Feeds to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the layup falls.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the wing, Williams. Lopez covering. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
For 3, Middleton. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 7. Now here's Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Giannis up top. He's guarded by Collins. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Atlanta making some changes. Molinari comes in for Collins. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Young. Pass to Snell. Shot clock at 5. Back to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And Young kicks to Snell. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. At length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. That shot missing. Good D by Holiday. Bucks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Holiday against Young. Middleton outside. But they get it back. Lopez passes to Middleton. Offensive rebound. It counts.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Young with the ball. From downtown. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you.
Let's be joined, Brooklyn Nets.
And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday surveying the floor. Trying to get open is Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Irving misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Holiday goes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. Holiday with it. From deep. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the basket is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jordan dishes to Irving. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pops it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Right side Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. A Holiday. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at center. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Portis. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu checked in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now, here's Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up. And the Nets with possession here. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Portis. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Left side, KD. Durant drawing the double team. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Misses from close range. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Connaughton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Green, the pass to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. The dish to Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Green passes to Claxton. Dishes to Tucker. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, this guy just giving it everything he has. Tucker doing major damage in transition.
Brown, the pass to Durant. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that's a good shot for him. And he can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Nora. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shoots over Tucker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. KD's got 6. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Brown against T. Here's Tucker. Right side, Portis. Out to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Harden outside. He feeds it to Jordan. On the wing, Harris. The 3. Jordan dishes to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here's Harden.
And bringing that effort on both ends.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. The shot by Jordan, no good. The Bucks trail.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Giannis. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Over Holiday. Harden's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
It's deflected and stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Harris against Middleton. Right side, Griffin. Now here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday with it. Middleton outside for the lead. Kicks it out to Giannis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. They now take the lead. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Harden outside. Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Griffin kicks to Harden. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. The shot, no good. Good D by Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Brown the pass to KD. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
The pass to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Tucker. Guarded by KD. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 8 points.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Here is Forbes. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Portis in the post, covered by Irving. Inside. Back to Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
High post, KD. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Green passes to Durant. Tries it from 19. Brown finds Durant. Off target from the wing. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brown the pass to Durant. He dishes it to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now, Antetokounmpo. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Brown kicks to Durant. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Holiday against Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Harden. Stolen by Holiday. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Irving. Hits it from 3-point range.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Kicks it to Middleton. Over Harris. It's in!
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now here's Harden. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Shoots the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And Brooklyn has possession. For 3, Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis outside. From deep 3-point range, misses the shot.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for both teams tonight, dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Here we go. And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Collins. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Trae Young. Harden finds Jordan. Chalk up 2 there.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
Now, here is Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now, here's Irving. Back to Harden. And he makes good on the layup.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Young outside. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Harden the pass to Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Collins. Misses off the left iron.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Irving finds Jordan. Out to Harris. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Young, here we go. And here's Collins from outside. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Here is Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. And that one's good. Hunter.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Brown after the basket by Atlanta. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Done with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up. KD against Gallinari. They kick it out to Green. Back to Durant. Green taking his time here. And he banks in the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting. Oh, what a play!
Watch it! Bang, bang. Herter doing it all himself. Everyone else just spectating.
Outside, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Gallinari on the wing. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets with the lead. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what. Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Dunn kicks to Gallinari. Throws it up high. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Harden dishes to Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Harden. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And it's Capella missing. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. He kicks to Collins. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is what Collins gives you, a dynamic big with skill. He's great at converting through contact.
Durant dishes to Brown. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Goes up from the top of the key. KD's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Brown against Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
In the corner, Collins with it. Again, the Hawks score.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 1:09 left now here in the second. Passes it to Durant. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Brown against Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Outside Durant. Pass to Green. Here's Luwawu. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Green. Pass to Luwawu. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Out to the right wing. Durant, he's open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 13 points now in the quarter. And so it's Kevin Durant making it. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the center filling out the middle. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
No good from Irving.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Snell, the pass to Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Collins has got 10 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. When you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Young drives in. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Harden surveying the D. In the corner, it's Harris to the inside. Jordan's shot is off. The Hawks leading, and they're running. Stolen by Harden. Griffin dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Nets lead by 1.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Young. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Lou Williams is checked in for Kevin Herter. Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Done against Brown. It's tipped. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Green, the pass to KD. Count it. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
Brown against Dunn. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Brown, the pass to Durant. From about 19 feet, here's Claxton, and they call the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. John Collins is out there with Hunter. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at shooting guard.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 5. A deep 3 from Durant. The long distance 3 is buried.
The deep range on display for Kevin Durant. He got that one off with ease.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brown inside. He's against Williams. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Durant. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. It's Harden with the drive. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Nets lead by 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Young, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Harden kicks to Irving. For the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. Stolen by Harden. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Kevin Durant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Irving double team. The feed to Griffin. From 6 away. Good as the jump shot falls.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Young's shot is good.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the pass to Shamet.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
That free throw good from Shamet.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
Hill looking it over. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest. are setting tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the point. Now, here is Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Capella against Lopez. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now, here is Young. Holiday with the defensive effort. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector. Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. And here's Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. That shot missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Middleton. No points in the game yet for him. The kick out to Lopez. No good on the 3. The Hawks trailing. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Snell. Outside Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Lobbed up there for Collins. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Outside Collins. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Young with the ball. 8 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, it's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Giannis passes to Holiday. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Herter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Teague the pass to Portis. Tucker dishes to Teague. Now here's Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari just jamming that one home off the drive like it was nothing.
And Teague's at the ball here for Milwaukee. They lead by 4.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. Well, fast hands from Gallinari. Can't say he's fast on the break, but he ignited it.
Teague surveying the D. Nwora, the pass to Teague. Here's Nwora. Inside, it's tipped. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. The Hawks trail by 4. Williams in the post. Now, here's Okongwu. Teague covering. Down low. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Off target from three-point range. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Teague. Now, here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
Done against Holiday. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dunn. 1:44 left to play in the first half. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. Missed inside. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Okongwu, the pass to Dunn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Now, here's Bogdanovich to the inside. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. And Portis throws it down.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Young passes to Collins. Young drives in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Portis. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Teague.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Done outside. Inside. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. Young dishes to Capella. Here's Dunn. Another shot with the clock winding down. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
That will count. That one, no good. And that'll do it for the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
We've definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Tony Snell. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Collins in at the 4-man position. So that's the Hawks 5. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Collins. And Young, here we go. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
And the pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday. Back to Giannis. And it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got the lead back up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Collins. The rebound by Middleton.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bogdanovich wide open. A putback, and Collins is right there.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Young.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Outside Holiday. Middleton right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Just his first attempt. Atlanta with the rebound. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Collins showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
In the corner, Herter with it. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Herter's got 6.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Back to Forbes. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Herter. Here's Hunter. Hits the jump hook. Hunter's got his first basket.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Middleton outside. Stolen by Collins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gallinari attacking, and that one drops.
As soon as Gallinari saw the lane open up, he took it right at the defense and finishes off in style.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Now Williams. Gallinari right side. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
For the tie, Atlanta again missing. It'll count. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Bucks. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And they go to the intentional foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Dunn kicks to Capella. Back to Dunn. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here is Holiday. Six to shoot. Passes it to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Gallinari, takes a three. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Giannis right side. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Young. Gallinari finds Young. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young with the steal. Here's Capella. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Back to Antetokounmpo. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Milwaukee leading by 4. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And Portis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Count the basket.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
So it's the Bucks now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Giannis passes to Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks trail by 6. 1:30 left in the 4th. Here's Young to the paint. Here's Capella. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Here's Collins. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Collins comes over with the double team. Lopez left side. And that one, good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Lopez powering through that time.
And Atlanta has possession. Young looking it over. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Young against Middleton, and there's the pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome to the NBA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries, a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the 2 guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's Giannis.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here are the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Stolen by Holiday. To the middle. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Harden. A second chance effort. And Jordan with the layup.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Here's Holiday. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. It's deflected. And here comes the break. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 9 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden to the paint. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Irving misses. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Giannis. The pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Down low. And the dunk by Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 1:05 left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Milwaukee. Jordan dishes to Harden. Good on the bucket.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Giannis. 9 points in the game so far. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Irving, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Harden. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
To the inside, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, can't.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 9. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Forbes in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Nets also making a change. Luwawu's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Brown the pass to Green. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Swiped away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here is Forbes. Pass to Middleton. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Here's Luwawu. There's the dish to KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Middleton left side. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. The rebound by Luwawu.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Bucks leading by 6. Passes to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Harden the pass to KD. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. He hits Portis atop the key. Back to Teague. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Connaughton kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And there it is for him. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Durant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Tucker. Bucks passing it around. The kick out to T. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Teague against Harden. Left side Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harden against Teague.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight, and he makes the first.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points, 4... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Irving attacking. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Harden dishes to Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. Griffin's there. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Outside, KD. Here's Claxton. Drops in the layup for 2. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Luwawu. The pass to Claxton. 4 on the clock. KD passes to Claxton. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Middleton outside. 1:56 left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
How about the determination from Middleton there? He was not going to let the D win that possession.
Back to KD. Stolen away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From 15 feet away, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brown inside. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Count the basket. Giannis has got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Teague. Misses in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driver. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got P.J. Tucker, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Holiday with it. Pass to Connaughton. Stolen by Harden. Right side Irving. Stolen by Tucker. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Connaughton. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis. Oh, wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And on the way from Irving for three.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Passes it to Connaughton. The feed to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Lopez. From deep. And Kyrie Irving gets the three.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Tips it up, and Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his first basket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Jordan. Tries again, and he gets the basket. Officials. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And foul on, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
And on the way from Irving for three, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. A three for DiVincenzo. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And there's the pass to Giannis. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Now Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. Defended by Griffin.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And on the way from Irving for three. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It won. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.